Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lord Exsus, and I want to welcome you all to this crazy ARPG game. This game is called Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem, and this game potentially in the future may have the ability to absolutely destroy games like Diablo. This game is in early access on Steam, or beta early access, as the Wolcen studio calls it, the people that make this game. And I've seen people play alpha of this game, and now the game's into early access beta, and they've made some improvements. They have released Act 1, and I think they're doing 3 acts in terms of story. And I have, as you can see, played through all of Act 1, because at the moment level 20 is the cap at the end of Act 1. At least that seems to be the case. I believe they will be going through till a cap of level 90 when the game fully releases, but I wanted to get in and play this for you guys. I'll do a new character, we'll go through some of the story, and we'll play from there, because this game needs your attention. I think this game's damn amazing. It is slightly more drab than some of its counterparts, like Diablo. The colour palette is played down a lot, probably because they were going for a small sense of realism, more sort of darker fantasy, although Diablo's pretty dark. This, in my personal opinion, is darker. Also, this game is going to have some bugs and glitches. To be fair, I've encountered very few. I've encountered next to no lag as well, which I'm really happy about, since this is a constant sort of online experience. Even if you're not playing with anyone else, I've experienced 0 lag. However, it depends. There are different servers that you end up sort of pinging off, so that could depend. Also, the game is made on the CryEngine, and the CryEngine is massively resource draining on anyone's PC. It has been playing fine for me. Again, I've spent hours playing this now, and yeah, had absolutely no problems. There's been a few bugs here and there, certain enemies glitching out a little. Not too much of a problem, hasn't caused me a problem, but we don't know what's going to happen when we do this now. So I guess the first thing is to change character. We're going to create another character. Yes, so you don't get your traditional classes in this game. You get a path, so you can be melee, magic, or ranged. Now, obviously, you just saw that I was playing as Exsus, my level 20 mage magic class. Some people have also complained about that and said it's actually a little bit too hard with magic. Don't have fun with magic, because there's a way magic works in this, or a way your mana pool and your... It's called ferocity in this, but I guess your stamina or your aggression pool works, and it's a little bit different. But I can honestly say I played through the whole game and had a lot of fun. Anyway, like I said, yeah, CryEngine, the game looks gorgeous, plays gorgeous as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I'm not going to be playing as Exus. I'm not just going to jump in at level 20 and not show you the story, because frankly, again, it needs your attention. So this time I'm going to go with melee, because I haven't done that yet, and it'll be interesting. I'll see if I survive better and I can storm through the game. And of course, there's only ever one name for a melee character, and of course that name is Silas. Okay, let's hit that shit. Okay, and also something else I want to point out: you don't get to customize your character the way he looks. I don't know if there's a she as well. I can't actually tell you that, but my character Exus looks exactly like this guy. Literally, so apart from the fact that he's not carrying a sword. Under that cool looking red robes and armour, he's looking exactly like this. Okay, so story Act 1, Children of Homework. So just go to game settings, and after you complete the story, you unlock this. After Act 1, Soldier of Fortune, which is just playing, leveling, well not leveling, but getting more loot, just getting your build sort of just right for Act 2. But we're already on the story, so we're ready to get in. Before I click play, you guys and myself, we're going to be waiting for a while. You can absolutely skip ahead. This game takes a fucking eternity to load. That's just the way it is. Hopefully that's something they can sort out. Maybe not. The CryEngine is a beast, quite frankly. So I'm going to keep talking to you anyway. I don't know why I'm sitting here. Just hit play. I'll keep talking to you guys for a while, because it's going to do this, and then it's going to put us onto a screen that shows us a message thanking the people at Wolcen Studios, and thanking us, sorry, for playing the beta, and giving loads of details about if we want to give any feedback. So we'll see that momentarily. But yeah, you'll see how long it takes to create the game world. So here we go. Thank you for joining the beta of Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. The goal of this early access beta is to allow you to test the game while we implement the final core elements and features through various patches. Your help will allow us to spot major issues and fix them as soon as possible. We plan to push regular hotfixes during the testing phase to improve your experience in-game, so don't hesitate to report any issue you might encounter. Your feedback also means a lot to us, so please let us know what you think of the game experience through the official forums at wolcengame.com or join us on the Discord for a chat at discord.gg/Wolcen Studio. Finally, if you're enjoying the latest content, please consider giving us a review, updating your review on Steam. It's a great way to show your support, and it helps new players to know more about the game so our community can grow. Have fun. And I have had fun. I have had fun. Again, there's not a lot right now, but the way the game looks and the way the game plays is genuinely impressive. And I hope you guys will see that momentarily. So I will leave you now with the starting cutscene, and then we'll get in.
Permission to deal with the flayers.
The clock ticks, Malus. We need to get through to engage the Brotherhood of Dawn before daybreak.
We won't make it in time if we're pinned down.
Take my children, silence the archers. The rest will march on.
Grand Inquisitor, purity and sacrifice. Siege ladder, now! On me!
Told you Hemlock would send us.
Yeah, I'm not betting with you again. Focus!
So here we go, guys, and we play as one of the children of Hemlock. I thought it was Heimlock, but apparently it's Hemlock, the I is silent. And yeah, we're part of a group known as the Purifiers, and although we're meant to be the good guys, we look pretty fucking evil, to be fair. We zoom right in, let's have a look at how gorgeous this game is. This is us, this is Silas right now. We look badass as all hell, we really do. But anyway, we've got a job to do. We've got to follow one of the other commanders. This one.
I want those ledges clean. One each. Let's go.
There you go, and that's Justica Malus.
Forward!
Okay, the game gives us some basic information, some basic combat tutorials. Nothing I need to run through with you guys.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, purity and sacrifice. Oh, just fucking wrecked their shit.
Get them down! Get them all down!
Oh, he just exploded. The enemies That's a bit of a glitch, that guy there, but they do sink into the ground to disappear to save on resources. It's not something that bothers me.
A bomber.
You will burn, Republican trash.
But will I? He didn't really fight back very hard.
We'll fly you alive! Huh? You hear that? I gotcha.
Okay, so
Venus is stuck on an upper ledge, but we have to move forward.
okay, Valeria.
We'll lose a lot of men if the cliff collapses.
Right now, I'm more worried about these bloody souls being puked out of the earth.
Right, let's keep it together. We move as one and do what we do best.
Okay, now that guys have stopped talking, I actually waited for them to talk there, and they decided to only talk as soon as I moved the character. So, as I said, we are the children of Hemlock, and it is me, Silas, it is the female character, Valeria, and it is Edric. And as you probably read at the beginning there, we were just 3 orphans. We don't even know if we're related, I very much doubt it. And Hemlock picked us up as children and made us the children of Hemlock. His true, I don't know what you'd call it, like, weapons of justice, I guess. And this all looks cool as shit. So the ground has opened up and these ghost apparitions have come out. They're also fighting. Different groups of enemies are fighting each other, which is cool. I can't believe I can actually hit ghosts. But yeah, we are the weapons of Hemlock's Justice, and we joined a group called the Purifiers, which are part of this world's Republican army.
You smell that?
Sulfur!
A demon. We can't handle it. We need to get back to the Purifiers now.
But we still have to go forward. So there's a demon here, and there's all this white shit, all this soul energy or necrosis of some sort coming out of the earth. Again, this looks cool as shit, and you can zoom right in if you want to fight this way. I wouldn't suggest it. I don't know anyone that would fight that way. Just make sure. I haven't cleared everything out. There's people down here. Okay, so we've got a small dashing charge forward. There's nothing else I can access to show you guys right now. It won't let me. I can see what my health is. 153 out of 153. That's about it right now.
The air's freezing.
Soul magic.
So there you go. You just heard them say all this stuff coming out of the earth is soul magic. I'm guessing that's this game's form of necromancy. It seems to be.
What the hell happened here?
He's one of us.
A scout.
Hey, soldier, you alright? Where's the rest of your squad? Soldier?
Okay, so now we can interact with him. I was trying to get a decent angle on that. That's one of the things you can't do because the camera's not free.
Who's alone? He's in shock. Leave him be.
Shut up.
Who's alone?
Shut up!
We don't have time for this. Let's move! I'm not alone!
Okay, so now I've got to fight some more enemies. Valeria's knocked out, and I don't know what happened to Edric.
Mortal, you will make a fine host.
Val, it's now or never.
Now come to me. Come to me and be reborn.
Okay, so
Of the sleeper.
our old friend is possessed
Purifiers
by
only serve
Uday,
mankind,
or Uda.
I do not request. I command.
Purity and sacrifice!
You may have noticed a T-posing glitch that happened in that cutscene. That didn't happen to me before, but all is good. We've got to try and defeat this guy.
I can't. He's too strong. Val, I need you now!
Be at peace. For soon you shall be no more.
So, the gameplay sequence of apocalyptic form. Now that the odds are even, you fight off Udai wielding powerful ancient powers. Meanwhile, Valeria is slowly recovering from her condition.
Only human after all. Disappointing.
You owe me an explanation. Let's go, let's go!
No, I don't know about you guys, but I think that was a fucking awesome intro to a game. Very, very good. Very happy.
I'm not quite dead yet. What happened back there? I feel different. How is it that I can use witchcraft now? None of this makes sense.
Okay, so your health pool does regen. You might have an item or something that does that. And yeah, again, awesome fucking intro. There was a few inconsistencies there. That's the first time I've seen the possessed guy go into a T-pose state, although technically it's only the second time I've played the intro. This is my second character ever. Yeah, so that was a little bit weird. I caught that jank. It's not going to be quite as polished. This game is still in beta. I'm not going to make excuses for it. It is what it is. And now we're a little bit confused because, as you guys saw from the end there, we attained what the game is calling an apocalyptic form, or we had briefly. Not at will. We are not able to control that. And yeah, there is that it is what it is. Let's find out what the fuck is going on. Silas is looking very similar to Silas, my Silas from Guild Wars, actually. To be fair, we look a bit meaner, but very similar, very similar. So let's actually get into the game proper now that we have lost our armor and are back to being a normal warrior. Okay, and of course it tells us about skills and stuff. We can access the screen. We've got Anvil's Woe, usable only with melee weapons. Now, spells in this game, kind of like Diablo in a way, but not as well, because Diablo gets glyphs. And of course, I will be comparing this to Diablo a hell of a lot, guys, so bear with me. Each skill you have levels up and continues to level up all the way to level 20. These unlock at those levels, but you can see a secondary number there. They also have point modifiers or ability points to go in them. So they may unlock at level 5, but if you don't have 4 points at level 5 to put into them, you will not be able to increase and do this, unlock whichever this one is. So this is Crater Maker. It literally increases the damage of this attack. By level 5 when this unlocks, you will have 4 points to put into it, because there'll be 4 up here. But that's not the same with all of them. So that's how skills, active skills, work. If you want passive skills, you want this. And anyone that's looking at this and confused now, you probably shouldn't be, because most of you have played something like Path of Exile, or probably more closely related, actually, Path of Exile's skill tree system is much more complex than this. Much more complex. This is actually very, very simple. You get 2 ability points per level, or 2 points to put into the Gate of Fates, as this is called, and you have 6 lines, or 6 disciplinary lines coming off here. In this case, you have 2 for Soldier, 2 for Sentinel, and 2 for Scholar. they're pretty self-explanatory which directions they go. We're going to be going soldier when we go, because that's towards the melee classes. Sentinel is a ranger, or the range classes, and scholar goes towards the magic. When you get toward the end of the paths, or nearer the end of the paths, they get closer to different disciplinaries. In this case, warlock for a mage. There is Praetorian. Don't know what that is. Not gonna lie, because I've only done the warlock. But you get the full soldier class down here, or you can go over this way and have warmonger, because these inner ones you can fill out. But as you can see, everyone has 2 ways they can go. The warlock is over there, but also a magic class down here is like cannibalist, and it works in game with magic. And another ranger class is over here, which is assassin. So you have a little to work with. It's nowhere near as complicated as the skill trees in Path of Exile, and it wouldn't be. Path of Exile has been out for some time now, and there are so many in Path of Exile, and you can kind of fuck up and go wrong in that game. And of course, everyone will know the other sort of skill trees this game looks like it's related to, and that of course is Final Fantasy X's Sphere Grid. That's the first time I saw this type of skill tree. Anyway, enough about that. Let's move on.
Zvria! They must have pulled me out of the water. But what of Val? Did she drown? Valeria! Val!
So yeah, we don't have enough rage, and this of course is our rage. Sorry, I called it ferocity before. Ferocity is actually here. And yeah, before we do anything else, I should explain these as well. They're really, really simple. They're like any other game, and unlike Diablo, where it just allocates stuff to you, and then you do extra stuff with armor and weapons to buff up your intelligence, strength, dex, constitution, you actually get to put points into these as well. And of course, we have them here, which is of course strength, constitution, dexterity, and intelligence. In this case, ferocity, toughness, agility, and wisdom. So yeah, just like that, you copied someone else's homework and you had to write something slightly different, write it in your own way. This is what's happening, of course. And we found a novice staff on one of those guys. We're not going to use that because we are not a magic user. Here they come. Here come some more guys. Let's build up some ferocity. Okay, so my sword turns into an actual fucking hammer. Good to know. I will be getting rid of that power up. I'm not really big on hammers. Got some gold. And still not enough rage. I'm used to my mana burning down, not my nice. Nice, that looked like it hurt them. Not to oh, hello, there's still one alive. Did not even know. Not used to having to build up rage, usually have to burn it down. So, as you probably noticed from there, when I was building up rage, the willpower or mana on the other side was decreasing, and now it's going the other way. The willpower's going up, the rage is going down. This is why some people don't like playing as a mage or magic class in this game, because they don't like the fact that there's a balancing act to do here. And as you saw, when I hit that random object, willpower went down and stayed down for a little while, and we got a little bit of rage over here. Yeah, people don't like necessarily that balancing act. I actually quite like it because it means I don't need to continuously hit up mana potions to know I'm eventually going to get some mana or willpower back. I might not like the warrior as much because I actually have to build up a lot of rage, but I can probably take a lot more hits. In fact, I definitely know I'll be able to take a lot more hits in battle. Oh my god, jibbed to all hell. Nice, Barbarian Defender. Yes, please. And of course, we also have our inventory where we're going to equip our stuff. So, I have 2 lots of Barbarian Defender, and of course, we're going to put on that one. Nice, nice, nice. Get our chest out, because the ladies, they love the chest. And what that gives us is 20 health, 3 all resistances score, plus 5 to health regeneration, rate reduction. So, yeah, our health regen will kick in sooner. And, again, there's been a lot of death here. A lot of death. There we go. Yeah, whoa, that guy just launched into the stratosphere. Nice. Lots of blood, lots of death. And then the bodies go. You can always take some time to just appreciate the weather effects and everything in this game, considering it's beta as well. And off you go into the plonk. And off we go. We are going to an event called Friendly Fire. Let's do this thing.
You look awfully real for a nightmare. What was that? He's possessed by a demon? Yes. Let's hope you're wrong. Otherwise...
Talking to yourself again.
Speak of the devil. Darling, I need a moment. Talk to you later.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy now! Val, snap out of it! It's me, damn it!
Horseshit!
Did you knock your head? Who do you expect me to be exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Some bloody demon.
What? No, look! I've no idea what's going on. I was having my ass kicked when something awakened from within to save me! I need help, alright, but I'm not some demon, goddammit! Come on, Val!
Oh, really? Prove it.
You're a tool.
That does not seem like something a demon would say. All right. Point taken. So, what now?
Frankly, I don't know. We should regroup with Operation Dawnbane, shouldn't we?
In your state? Flinging magic and turning into a monstrosity? No. They'll burn you alive.
Hemlock wouldn't.
Perhaps. But Malis sure as hell will, and with a smile on her face. Look, let's get out of here first, then we'll figure something out.
Okay, so she took a little bit of convincing, and it just kind of shows what kind of religious zealots we were working for. Yeah, the Purifiers and the Republic. Not the greatest people. Although the way we convinced her, just calling her a tool, I do like the voice acting in this game. I think it's done very, very well, considering it's in beta or early access. Yeah, it's funny. It's not quite as grandiose as something like Diablo, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, more slaughter. Let's kill some more things. There we go. Nice. Nice scene in the background. Wrecked ship. Get fucking dunked on. Okay. Oh, totally missed that. Yeah, the powers will generally go to where the cursor is, not necessarily towards what you're hitting. Because you can hold the cursor on what you're hitting, but if that moves behind you, you don't need to necessarily hold the cursor on it. Your character can auto-attack, to a degree.
A winged sphere. They do come in every shape, don't they?
Mutations.
No matter, they die all the same.
Damn right.
Ooh, get out. Need to get out of the poison there. I was being a doof. There we go. Out of the way of the poisonous body. You can just stay there if you want, Val. Just, yeah, take that shit. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Did have to hit up a potion there. Potions in this game, obviously go down here. They work the same way as they do in Path of Exile. You have 20 charges of your potion, or 20 out of 20, but a charge costs 10. So you drink the potion, you got another drink out of it before it's empty. They restock in town automatically. You will find, this is a small health potion, you will find at some point a large or a medium and then a large health potion. These slots unlock as you go. As of completing what the beta is so far, only 2 of these slots unlock. The same with these are skill slots, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 and 6 do not unlock by the end of the beta. So just being upfront about that. Okay, what have we got here? Arm plates. Yes, please. Doesn't matter what way the arm plate's looking. These are not two right-handed, or in the case of its actual character, left-handed arm plates. They can go on any side. Like so. So, how are we looking? They look pretty fucking cool. That is the only downside. We don't really get to see how cool our character looks a lot of the time. It's mainly in town because, yeah, we want to stay zoomed out.
This place reeks of death.
These people are getting torn apart. I don't get it. Svea aren't normally this bold, not without good reason.
That soul demon first, now this. There's something wrong around here. Something very wrong.
A demon in the open can only mean that something major's about to happen. But what?
I agree with you. Okay, so what else do we pick up? We picked up another one. And we want to equip that because this is +5 toughness over to +3, but only on the one side. That's +2 that side, so we'll switch them up. And so begins the looting. Believe me, these will be replaced almost immediately. That is exactly the same, and that is exactly the same. Okay, let's move on. Oh, we have a tunic. What does the tunic do? It gives us a force shield and force charge, so that's mainly for a mage. We can give ourselves a force shield if we want, but we're not that squishy. In case you hadn't noticed, when I roll, I use one of those little green blobs that is here. I have 4 out of 4 stamina. I'm assuming the more I went down the ranger, or the ranged side of things, they would increase. I don't know, they didn't for my mage. But that's how many times I can roll before it says I'm out of stamina. Okay, Valeria, thank you for just popping out of the grass there. I did think you were behind me, and in fact you were. But let's help these guys out. Oh, they died as well. Quilted armor, not going to need that. Smash and barrel, see if we can get anything of worth. Lovely, lovely people hanging from a tree or some things. What's this? Witchcraft is forbidden in Stormfall. Anyone caught joining the Ferris cults will hang. Oh, you naughty, naughty cultists. Although I suppose, even though I haven't joined a cult, I'm kind of in league now that I have this special power.
We must
Silas.
go back! We're too exposed!
If we do, the civilians will get slaughtered.
Better them than us.
Okay, good to know you, Stormfall, and that is the name of the hub city and the city we're about to enter. Let's know you guards have the best interests of the people at mind. Let's just have a little look down here. That is an impressive view, even though it's slightly faded, gets enshrouded in a little bit of fog.
Let us in! We beg you! Mercy! Murderers! Back away! Back away!
Okay, they're not letting anyone in. Let's talk to Valeria.
I know that face. You've got a plan. All right, let's hear it.
You need answers, and I don't think Malus will get you anything more than a rope around your neck. So, here's my plan. You wait for me in Stormfall. Easy enough, yes? Meanwhile, I meet up with our forces and I try to talk to Edric about the situation, to see how we can convince our people that you're not a bloody demon.
Agreed. I would rather appreciate not being executed. Where do we meet?
On the way here, I heard talk of an inn in Stormfall, the Laughing Seagull. I'll meet you there. Keep a low profile till then.
I only have one question about her plan. It's pretty good. How the fuck on the way here did she hear about an inn? Because I know I didn't. And other than the fact before we met her and she attempted to like cut my knackers off, unless she met somebody then, she has been with us the whole time. So that's weird. Anyway, let's see if we can get through.
Why don't you let people in?
For the 100th time, this city is already filled to capacity with refugees. We are not letting anyone in.
Look, I really need to have access. Let me through.
That's not how things work, friend. Only conscripts are allowed through. Order of the merchant Prince Damascus himself.
So you want fighters? I will fight. Now stand aside.
You are serious, my friend. Well, all right then. Go through to the farmlands on the other side of the city. Anyone else want to fight for Stormfall? No. That's what I thought.
Okay, cool, leveling up. It explains how to level up, but you don't need that to explain because you've got me here to explain to you, so I told you this before. So we've got 10 attribute points to put into these. So, and it's kind enough to tell us exactly what they are. So, primary is our toughness. Secondary is, of all things, our wisdom. Probably to do with the actual abilities, secondary abilities we have, like down here. Tertiary is our agility, and then finally is our ferocity, which for me is going to be something I put mainly into. I'm actually not going to put as much into wisdom as you'd think. So the first thing I'm going to do is put straight up 5 into toughness as a primary, 1 into wisdom, and 2 into wisdom, and a couple into ferocity. There you go. That's about right. Down here it tells us our modifiers now, and we are now at 8.3% increase in our overall damage. So that's that. And the next thing, of course, is here. So we already have these 2 unlocked. Oh no, we have to unlock these 2, so I'm going to go for that. And next we have more of the same. So I'm going to go for that side as well. So we're leaving our options open. So I increased my maximum health by 25%. There's a plus 3% increase to rage cost reduction and a plus 3% willpower cost reduction. On this side, it's plus 20% melee weapon damage and plus 20% critical hit damage. You go over here, you hit confirm. That has been confirmed. 2 of your points out of the 38 you get between now and level 20 have yeah, you don't get the 40, which is strange. You get 38. So they're the points you get to distribute. Probably because you don't get any points at level 1. So it's straight up to level 2. Anyway, let's go and see what Stormfall City has to offer.
Stormfall, Jewel of the Sea. Let's see what you've got for me.
Okay, cool. Let's have a walk around.
I don't want to die.
Hey, new blood, get to Mojave's shop. Okay, let's do that.
Back outside the walls.
No, please, don't send me back there. It's a bloody slaughter. You haven't seen it. You don't know.
Sure, die a hero or die a coward. Make up your mind. We need warriors against those Freer, not whiners.
But the deads rose back with the earthquake. We've all seen it. The Sverir aren't the problem. Why won't you believe us?
You are so shameless in your lies.
Okay, so those guys said they saw a dead problem, like undead, and we've seen this. But the guard won't believe them. Anyway.
Filled to capacity, huh?
Yes, and of course the guards at the gate were lying. Stormfall is a very grandiose place. Lots of gold, as you'll see when we eventually get to meet the king, the merchant king of Stormfall, Damascus. Yeah, it's cool as hell name. I wish my name was Damascus, that'd be awesome. Instead it's just Exsus. So, this is our central hub area. This is where we can teleport to and from the coast of Rex. That's what this area of the world is called. I don't know what the world's name is. I have no idea, unless it's Wolcen. Maybe that is the name of the world. I don't know. But this is the coast of Rex. This is the Act 1 map. So we came from Sphere Grotto, went into the Highlands. We are now at Stormfall, and we're in the Palace District. That's the only place. There's a few places you get to kind of sort of walk around in, but it's mainly the Palace District. Okay, and then it carries on. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do, guys. So, yeah. I don't know if you can increase the size of the mini-map to make it stretch to the whole screen at any point. Every time I press M, it brings up this. So I probably should check that out. But then again, I've got through the whole of Act 1 without needing to. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, we have to go over to here, to Mojave. And we get given quest rewards, and we just get given a longsword. So quite a bit more damage. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, good sir. And of course, I don't think we can dual wield. We can dual wield. Oh my god, this changes everything. See, I was using a staff as Exsus, so oh my tits. Okay, very happy now. Just made me so much happier. I'm assuming I can still use this. Well, not enough rage, but it might let me. I don't know. Anyway, there's one other thing we've got to do. We've got to sell all the crap we do not need. And this one is quilted armor. That's more of an agility-based thing. Okay, so we've got ourselves a little bit of currency, 470 gold or sovereigns or whatever the game goes by. Fantastic. Okay, if we go over here, I don't know if the game will bring up a tutorial for us. It will not. This is where you come to socket things or buy jewels to socket things, and where you can unsocket things. So yeah, it has that as well in weapons. There's also Dementora over here. Game explains, interacts and skills. So yeah, it works like this. We get passive and non-passive skills. The passive ones are in the gate, or whatever, the gate of whatever that was called. So basically our skill trees, and these are the passive ones. And they even work as spells, even for us. You go there, they appear in your inventory, they drop or you buy them. You put them on, and boom, that one went into slot 1. These are called the Wings of Ishmir. Summon a giant spear and leap into your enemies, damaging them. I don't know, again, I believe that'll probably require rage. No, in this case, this actually requires willpower, which is a cool, nice mix, but it requires, as you probably see from here, attack only usable with melee weapons. So there you go, that is that. Cool. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. So we've got something else that will help build up ferocity for our right mouse button attack.
Pay attention! You are all that stands between the Greens and your families. So stop sobbing and get ready for hacking. Make every blow count.
Oh yes.
But we're not even trained. How are we supposed to kill them?
You use the sharp edge. Civilians.
Okay. You're not a particularly nice gentleman, are you? So, we need to talk to you again.
Another new conscript, huh? You look different from the others. Oh, I know. You're not wetting your pants. How come?
I've been on battlefields before.
A soldier, huh? My lucky day. I need someone for a mission. Think you got what it takes?
I'm listening.
The Sfrir have penetrated 2 of the 3 defenses we built to stop them. Our last working Radiant turret on this side of Stonefall is in Sandor's barricade, north from here. Get to him and tell him that reinforcements will come. But his orders are to hold his ground at any cost. If his line breaks, the farmlands will be lost. The storm be with you.
Okay, so we've got to reach Sandor's camp. Yes, anytime you can hold down T or press T and you can open up a portal back to town.
You believe?
Be vigilant! Hold position!
These gods are as scared as we are! We won't see the sunrise tomorrow!
Oi! Come back here! You're gonna get yourself killed!
Oh, I didn't even need to do that. And I wasn't aiming it correctly anyway. What's this guy got on him? Novice staff, not required.
That must be Sandor's barricade.
And of course we can now access the world map, which we could have done before anyway, but I've accessed another checkpoint, which is here, the farmlands. So we get a brief description as well, telling us about the place we're going. I'm not going to read it to you, I don't need to. You'll be reading it yourself when you play this game, when it either fully releases out of beta, because, or buy it in beta, because it is pretty fucking
Please
awesome.
don't tell me you are the reinforcements.
Maybe. I have a message for Sandor.
He is inside, organizing the... Oh no.
Greens! The Greens are coming!
I'm going in.
What? Wait, I didn't authorize.
You want reinforcements? I'm all you're gonna get. Now let's go!
Okay, the greens are coming. Let's see what these things are.
Come on, men! Let's earn our keep! Time to show those Greens the color of the storm! Warm her up! I want to hear her sing! Now!
Squad 2, to the west! Squad 3, in position!
Here they come! No!
Draw! Loose! It's not enough. Unleash the storm now! To hell with it! Fire at will! Give them everything you've got! Stand as one for Stormfall!
Yeah, okay, and we just get loaded in like that.
Protect the cannon!
So we've got some trouble here. Let's
Push them back into the ground.
let's help these guys out. Even though combat is nice as a warrior class, it still kind of feels more fluid playing with magic. That's my opinion, though. I feel more comfortable playing as a magic cat user. Okay, lovely, lovely, chopping them all up. So you can see the balance of the bars there at the bottom.
Spitters, take cover! Stand your ground! Don't let them get to the cannon!
Ah, spitters. Roll out of that shit. Yeah, none of that. Get away from that barrel, that will explode, like so. Okay, so I took some damage, we'll drink a potion. Oh, shit. Well,
Come on, you big fat green!
I don't know why, but afterwards I just expected him to say bastard. Okay, I have no health potion left, so now or never. Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, and just about done, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Again, not good as a melee class. Have we got some other stuff over here? No. I think we killed all of them. Fantastic. What do we get? So, we get a Spangenhelm. Hope I pronounced that correctly. We also have some leather to set. They are better than what I have, so I'm just going to put them on. They are not a warrior's thing. They look more of a rangers type thing. Oh, aren't we a sexy boy? Look at that. And by that I mean not very sexy at all. Okay, let's talk to our friend.
Soldier.
Just a messenger.
Some messenger you are. What's the message then?
That the reinforcements are coming soon.
Impeccable timing. Take their sweet time as we get hammered. We won't hold for much longer if they don't get here soon.
There's more. Your orders are to stand your ground at any cost until they arrive.
Are you serious? My men's morale is hanging by a thread. Their friends are dead. They are famished, wounded. We have one cannon that barely works and little to no arrows left. What am I to do? Those buffoons are sentencing us to death for no reason. We won't withstand the next bloody assault.
You won't have to.
Oh yes, and why is that?
I'm taking the fight to them.
Don't be ridiculous.
Watch me.
Okay, and we leveled up, and so did our skills. I don't know if you quickly saw the spell names or skill names on screen there, but I'll go through that in just a second. You've already kind of seen it because I've shown it to you anyway. But anyway, if we go over here, we're going to increase ferocity. We're going to smack another load into that, and again, I don't know why. Oh no, ferocity is now secondary. Sorry, it has been changed around based on what points we've put into it. Now that is also something I didn't know because I followed exactly what my primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary were when I played as my mage. See, still learning stuff. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to hit that in ferocity. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. Okay, if we go over to here. Now what have we got here? Plus 20% to melee damage again. And over this side, plus 25% to maximum health. Yeah, I'm going straight down the line. I want to get as buff as possible. Silas is going to be an absolute badass. There we go. We just had to confirm the points there. What we're going to do, we've got a few little bits to sell. Not too much. We're just going to zoom back out. I'm going to quickly pop back to Stormfall. We'll use the teleporter back here. I could use the portal, but there's no point. We've got a teleporter right here. We'll go back to Stormfall. Fantastic. Quickly loaded in. We're going to talk to Mojave. We're going to sell him some stuff. Not much money in it. But I want to go over here to armor. Because I'd like to know. No, there is not. I thought we might have a nice breastplate or something for our friend here. But we're going to have to just stay topless for now with the band. We'll get some plate pauldrons. But there's no actual plate armor right now. That's something we'll earn as we go along. We'll just stay topless for now. I mean, we are Silas Kincaid, and look how gorgeous we are with our weird glowing blue sword. You don't want to walk. You walked through my blade, dude. That is highly dangerous, severely dangerous. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here. It's nearly been an hour, and I've had a blast playing as the warrior class or the melee specialist, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it was fun. It feels odd to me because it feels very, very different from playing the magical route, and I got very into that. Like, maybe I'll show you guys in another video how badass I am with that. Just death and destruction everywhere. I'm not used to getting up into things' faces, although I am, but they're dead by the time they get into my face. So I'm sure my warrior will become very, very powerful, and we are indeed gonna make sure that happens because Silas is fucking awesome. And I do intend to take you guys all the way through Act 1, all the way through the available content that is available now, because it didn't take very long. And again, I want you to see it. This is a good game. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As usual, I've been your host, Lord Exsus, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In a bit.